This looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me. Apparently my pre-workout just hit. Sorry if it's a little bumpy. I'm driving. I'm on my way to the 8:30 class. Today's workout is going to be Catch Me If You Can. So I'm pretty excited. Last time that I did this workout, I ended at 1.2. So definitely trying to hit a PR today. We will hit a PR today. So yeah, after my class, I'll keep you posted. Woo! Bye. All right, hello, good morning. I think it is still morning. It is 11 o'clock a.m. my time. Hold on, let me make sure that I'm focused. Where do I start? Okay, so I did start this morning on my drive to OrangeTheory. Today's workout was the Catch Me If You Can. I've only done it once. I forgot what date it was. I'll post my previous one, but I did look it up before I went into the class. My last one was 1.2, so definitely knew I wanted to beat that today because it's been a couple months. So I definitely know I've improved since the last time that I did this workout. It was my first one, the last time, so I didn't really know what to expect. Last time I got caught at 1.2. I think I had barely made the 12. I don't even know how many minutes I made today. I need to look it up and let you know, but I do know that I beat it today. It was 1.753. Yay! I mean, it's still, I didn't win. I didn't go all the way, but I know I improved from last time. So that's only going to motivate me and push me to make sure that I push myself for the next one. One of the coaches actually for the classes. Oh, well, let me backtrack a little bit. So I started on the floor. So I was already I wish I would have started on the tread just because I'm fresh. I'm ready to go. Not that I wasn't I still got a PR, but just being on the floor for that long period of time, you're doing workouts. So, I don't know. I still I wonder if it would have changed the outcome had I started on the tread or whatever. But besides the fact I beat my last time, so I'm really not gonna lock myself for it. One of the coaches was actually next to me. She's like, "Hey, Judy, get next to me. I haven't worked out with you." So I was like, "Oh, well, cool." She's super, she motivates me. She recently posted a picture on her on the Facebook group that we have for our OrangeTheory group. And she just kind of shared her journey and her weight loss and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, because she went from this to this, and she even put there oh, if you would have told me 7 years ago that I would be a coach and I would have lost, I think she lost over 100 pounds. So that was definitely motivating for me. And it's crazy because you never know who you're motivating, but that gave me something to look forward to. Oh my gosh, I would have never known had she not shared that's where she started, so super motivating. It was awesome to have her next to me, just that extra push. So I don't know, everything happens for a reason, and I think it was a reason that happened. So on the treadmill, she was busting her butt. She was at 8.4. She was pushing to make sure that she tried not to get caught. So just being next to her just gave me that more encouragement to make sure to keep pushing myself. So I was about I think I had to be at 1.7 to not get caught by a certain checkpoint. So I bumped up my speed because originally I started at 7.5, which is crazy because that used to be my all out speed. So just to be able to keep up that speed for a while, it's whoa, it's just, you literally have to get outside of your head. So I started at a 7.5, as long as I could, and then slow, after checkpoints, I would lower my speed. So I kind of started very high speed just to make sure I got some good distance, and then slowly started backtracking from there. But I know when I was getting close to that 1.7, which was one of the checkpoints, I bumped up my speed, and I was running and running, and then the coach is like, "Come on, Judy, you got it." So just, hearing that, I was just ooh, I kept pushing myself, and finally I made that one. And after that one, I slowed down and I kind of caught my breath, and then I bumped up, but I got caught by the next speed. So I was able to actually hit that last checkpoint. Also because there was some of our team members for our transformation challenge were in the classroom. Some of them were already on the floor by this time that I got on the tread. But I heard one of them "Oh, Judy," you know what I mean? So it just kept me motivated and kept pushing me hey, I don't want to let anybody down. And on another note, I was on treadmill number 8. Remember, Infinity 8. Another one was Kobe. That's honestly one of my big inspirations too. So definitely like I was like, nope, can't, like I have to be good today. You know, obviously I wasn't the best, but I improved, so definitely was a plus for me. Also, on my last video, I did talk about the 75 hard. One of the major things that I forgot to mention is absolutely no alcohol. I don't think I brought that up yesterday. You cannot have any form of alcohol, so no wine, no liquor, no beer, whatever. So that's also gonna help me. And then on another note, this morning I weighed myself and I was at 193 point something. So I'm like, yay! Oh my gosh. So it's been a week since I started the transformation challenge. So I've lost 3 pounds. And not only that, but I've actually lost a total of 30 pounds from the moment that I started. I don't know if you remember, I started at 223. So today, like weighing myself, I was at 193. Sorry. I'm like, I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but like, honestly, like that's super awesome. Oh my gosh. I didn't think I was going to get like this. It's just like awesome, like knowing that hard work eventually is going to pay off, you know, like, so just being here, it's just, all right, sorry, I had to like compose myself a little bit. Again, like just knowing that like one step at a time, like, you know, you could do it, like definitely you could do it. Just keep like slowly, like just start, you know. I used to be a power walker and now like I'm running, so you know, one day at a time does make a difference. You don't have to start like giving it your all, but I'm super like proud of this moment. Remember my goal was to lose 50 pounds, so I'm definitely still shooting for that. And then after that, like I know definitely like I want to continue and just see, like, you know, I'm just shooting these videos because I just want to encourage somebody, you know, like even if it's just a walk, start with the walk. And even if you're doing like weightlifting, like start with the smallest weights. It doesn't have to be like heavy lifting. Seriously, like I started lifting like really weak, like small weights, like 5 pounds and 8 pounds, because I didn't know my limits. But like you eventually start trusting yourself. And I'm still definitely not where I need to be. I'm not like no health coach or anything, but like just based on my journey and like what I've been doing, like, and how I've been improving, definitely just start where you feel comfortable. And eventually throughout the process, like you're going to increase your weight, you're going to increase your speed, you're going to want to push yourself a little harder than when you started. Because I did start like power walking and I would get out of breath. So now, like, I'm telling you, my 7.7 was like my all out speed. So now that I started at 7.5, like, it was just insane. Anyways, yesterday I talked about I have to do a gallon of water. So this is like the little cup that I've been using. This is a half gallon. Oh, I'm sorry I say so much. This is the half gallon. So what I do is I fill this one up. They're so cute. If you guys haven't already, go to Hydro Jug. It's like they have so many different sleeves and things, but this is a half gallon. I used to only drink one of these, if that. Sometimes I would leave it like up to here and like just come home and like chug it all. But now that I'm doing a full gallon of water, I need to drink 2 of these bad boys. And it's crazy because if you actually start early enough, like by the end of the day, I end up drinking over a gallon when I used to think this was a challenge. So what I do, I'll try to drink one of these before I go to work. And then at work, I'll try to drink the other one, which will make 1 full gallon. So what I do is I pour this one into this one, beep, and then like, that's what helps. I don't know if it's just me, but to me, I feel like it's easier to drink it out of this cup than that big old jug, which I used to do that anyways. But now I feel like it speeds up the process a lot more. So I feel like I'm drinking. So that's why some people are like, oh, what are you pouring in your cup? Oh, vodka. And I'm like, no, if you only knew. So definitely, again, I'm super proud. I'm super excited. Today's a big day. I got a PR. I lost 3 pounds and I lost 30 pounds total since I started my journey. So definitely super excited to keep going and just keep documenting, you know, like kind of like where I was and where I'm at. So Other than that, that's all I have for today. I'll keep you posted. Again, like my team that I have for the transformation challenge, I give it up to them. They're super like motivating, you know. And I saw the ladies, like one of them was on the bike. She was like pushing and pushing. She did like 11.7 miles on the bike herself, and like just like that like motivated me, like, hey, like when you get up there you better like run your butt off. And then another lady, she was power walking. Like everybody, you know, just it's awesome. It's an awesome feeling. Again, find what you like. Not necessarily have to be what I'm doing, but just find something that like that you want to do, you know, whether it's Zumba, power walking, just taking a walk outside. I know that little bike, the Peloton, like regular gym. I mean, if that's for you, then that's for you. Like anything, just start somewhere. Like just start, like literally one day at a time, like slow steps. Like, you know, it's what is it, like a marathon? Slow and steady wins the race. Seriously, it's like slow and steady. So that's kind of what I've been keeping myself like motivated and pushing. Because like before, like if I didn't see results right away, like I'd get discouraged and just want to quit. But like now, like just one day at a time, like one small bite, like again. So definitely just keep pushing. And these 2 workouts a day, like I would, like back then I would probably think like, oh my God, like what are you doing? Like you're overdoing it. But honestly, I feel like much more energized and just so much like better to just keep like every day. Like I look forward to it. If I don't get it like a workout in, I'm like, oh, like I don't feel like myself, which is crazy to think. I'm like 100% honest with you. Like I like didn't even want to go. Oh, sorry, my phone told me that it was dying. Again, like being 100% honest with you, like before I didn't even want to go work out for 30 minutes. Like I would get mad at my boyfriend whenever he was like, let's go to the gym. Like I'd like get annoyed, like, oh, I don't want to go. But you just have to find it within you. Like nobody's going to come and push you. Like you have to want to do it for yourself. So I think I got to that point. I was the heaviest I ever had been in my life. And you know, I felt like crap. Like I was tired. I was drained. Like I'm 31 years old now. So I definitely want to thrive in my 30s, and I will. I'm 30 and thriving, because my 20s, I made a lot of bad decisions, like a lot, like my food intake, my drinking, like my late sleeping habits. So definitely, I guess I'm going backwards instead of doing my 20s like really good. Like now I'm like, hey, like because you did your 20s like this, then now this is what the consequences that you're gonna have to pay. But honestly, like it's just been a blessing, like to get encouraged. And again, like I said, I ran across like a TikTok for my boy Andy. So definitely has changed my life. And I'm still not even there. Like I'm barely starting. So this is just the beginning. But definitely don't just start somewhere. Just start and just stay consistent. Like consistency is the key. Like as cliche as that sounds, like seriously, just do it. All right, well, that's all. I'll continue with my journey, and I hope you like, comment, and share, and then just tell me like any little tips, tricks, or that you have, or talk to me about your journey. You know, I would love to hear it. Bye.